has written, including a great new Supreme Court justice and more circuit court judges than any new administration in the history of our country. We are totally defending our Second Amendment and have taken historic actions to protect religious liberty.
Well, you know, the president went out of his way to talk about the Second Amendment, but what about the First Amendment? I mean, the First Amendment is at least as important as the Second Amendment. But does that not feed his base? Also, you know, coming up on the show this afternoon, I've got some fact-checking on the State of the Union address last night, and some of the things that the president said were not totally accurate. Every president says things in the State of the Union addresses that are not totally accurate. So this is not an unusual thing. Fact-checking on presidents is something that should be done, and it's done by the media. Because again, this is the role of the media to keep things in perspective and to prevent a president from getting to the point where he, one day she, thinks that they can power the media and that what the media says doesn't matter. This is one of the things that President Trump is trying to do. He's trying to discredit the media to the point where you don't believe anybody in the media. And the media, and I'm talking about journalists, not just talk shows, but I'm talking mainly about journalists. It is the job of journalists to keep politicians honest. And if they do something or say something that's not honest or not accurate, it is the media that comes forward and says, no, that's not true. So some fact-checking on our show this afternoon. Here's an update on our Freddie Mazda opinion poll. Do you trust that President Trump is going to follow through on what he said in the State of the Union address last night? 70% say yes, 30% say no. Give us your opinion by going to WWL.com. And from Metairie, Byron, welcome to our show.
Who's that?
Hello, Byron.
Hello, how you doing? Good.
I'm good.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. I do want to talk about like on the Mardi Gras about we go on the ladders. I think the ladders should be bought out the same morning that the parade is on.
Yeah.
Set the rule because listen, when you corner something